Well, good evening, and thank you for journeying out on this cold evening. It's going to get colder the longer we sit here, so hopefully this will be a...
Chop chop.
Yep, exactly. So you want to start by reviewing the minutes?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
let's-
think we all know each other.
We do, yeah. We've done this in a while. If you need more, I've got more.
Do you need us to say who's here for the minutes?
I've got more if you guys need.
Is this mine? I'm off. You can tell tomorrow's a holiday.
Yes,
Like,
everybody's already turned it off.
all right, ready?
Are there 5 there?
District
Good.
team.
You need one more.
Stephanie, John,
2 more? Sorry.
Mr. Langenbach, Deidre, Michelle, Miss Stillwell. I don't think she was here last time. Miss Stillwell?
Yes, she was, because she wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she took notes that time.
My apologies. Mr. Vaughn,
Yeah. They need
Miss
them down there.
Williams,
And-
Presley.
yes.
Okay,
got
and
one.
for us,
Here you go.
me, you, Madeline Gonzalez,
Yes.
Lakita, Jeanette, Nat,
We have Gilbert.
Brenna, Suzanne Little, Vivian,
Yes.
and Valerie.
And I actually knew him first.
What are the chances?
Yep, Mr. Gilbert.
Was he at the table?
I have him down.
Okay.
He was here.
Evan, you were at the table last time?
In October?
Yes. Okay, so we
Yeah,
need
I
to
thought
add
you were.
Evan Gilbert
Okay.
on our side. Okay, call to order 5:03.
Yes.
Introductions, minutes were approved, and then we presented 16. And then caucus at 5:08, reconvene 5:18, caucus 5:19, reconvene 5:24, and then that was it. We ended at 5:28. Okay, so everything's fine with the one addition of Evan. All right, thanks, Dolly.
You're welcome.
All right, so Val is in your
Mhm.
court, Miss Workman.
Yes, ma'am. So, I know we only have one thing left to talk about, and that's what to do with that, final. So, I took the opportunity to look at another possible way that we could use it, so, let me give Dolly one. Some that way. That should be enough for you guys.
Thank you.
So,
Okay.
so what this is doing something similar that we had talked about. I know the last time we looked at it, we were gonna do the longevity, put the whole 1% on and do it for 1 year. So what I've done now is I've split it over 2 years, so it's like taking the 1% bonus, dividing it over 2 years so that the longevity would be the same for the next 2 years. And this is adding it to the amount that was already set aside.
And tell me why you divided it over 2 years?
Because it's a 0.5% for this year and a 0.5% for next year, so that it's still the full percentage value, it still goes towards retirement, it helps that group that, you know, we are always trying to help our staff that's been here longer. And so this helps carry it for 2 years, whereas the other proposal that we gave was for 1, was just a 1 year, and then it was gonna go back to the regular longevity. So, go ahead, Matt.
Does this revert to the current longevity
After 2
in
years.
27, 28 then?
Depends on where we are. I mean, honestly, we could, if, you know, the finances are, where we hope they'll be, we could always continue it. Otherwise, yes, I would agree, it would revert back to what we,
Because
What
the
we currently
language says
have.
it's for 2 years, so that
Yep.
that's my thought, is that at the end of the 2 years, it reverts
it would
back to the
revert back,
current-
yes.
Current language.
Yes.
And there's no willingness to put the full 1% into the schedule this year? And then, because we had talked about that.
We had talked about it, but there would be no guarantee that we could continue that for next year.
But at the end of next year, then we would revert back to the current, because we had a proposal, I thought, that
We
said
did, that was the last one. It was putting the full 1% in for 1 year, but no guarantee for next year. So next year,
Well, it would revert back to
Would
what
revert
it
back, correct.
currently is. So,
correct. So we were just trying to get it over 2 years. It would allow people to have it be retirement credible for 2 years versus just 1. So just trying to think outside the box, because, I mean, the money that we have to work with is what we have. So, I mean, but I'm open to either one, if you feel the other is the direction you wanna go, they're both feasible options.
Well, we obviously need to talk with the group,
Of
but
course,
if it's gonna be the 1%, I'd almost rather talk with them about putting it all in this year, front load it, and then we take our chances for next year. I feel next year is gonna have some different things because of conversations that we've had, and nobody has a crystal ball though, so.
that's fine, and if you
And
want
the
us
worst
to-
case scenario is that it would just revert back to what we have.
Correct.
Now, because what we have right now is just the long schedule.
Correct, that would be next year, if we go with the 1%, that's exactly what we'd do next year, is we would go back to the long schedule that does it by year.
Okay. Worst case scenario too, I wonder, is because there are bands on the long schedule. I mean, next year, if we wanted to, maybe we could look at a multiplier with the bands the way they are, figuring out how that would work, but, because I think people like the multiplier.
I think they do, and that was kind of why, when I was trying to come up with another option, they see the difference from year to year, especially when they jump from the end of one to the beginning of the next one. So, I mean, we can step out if you all want to.
Well, I want to ask one more
Sure.
question, I think, and I want to look at our last proposal. Okay, so our last proposal for this additional, because we've already agreed that we'll accept the 2%
Yeah,
COLA. We're
right.
very happy, well, we're happy with that. We've accepted that. So our last counter actually was for a higher amount in a bonus, a non-reoccurring bonus. And remind me again what your position was on a little higher bonus
We
than
just,
1%?
there's not any additional funds to do that, so that's why we're still working within the confinement of that 1%. And my goal was just to make sure that whatever we did, if we didn't do the bonus, that it did become retirement credible.
Okay, all right, yep, we're gonna need to have
Okay.
a conversation, so thank you for this, though.
All right, no
Appreciate
problem.
that, Yep,
Just, we'll just be across the hall if you wanna
okay.
just send somebody to grab us. No.
Okay, thank you for that. We do have a counter that I hope will be a solution to everything that we need to talk about. Hopefully
Okay.
there's enough. If not, they're coming. It's cheating if you read it before you pass it.
Are you kidding?
Sorry, there's plenty coming this way.
They've got a
I
bunch over there.
apologize.
There's some that might not be stapled.
That's okay, they kept those.
I got that. I've got
Did
that.
it run out of staples?
Yeah.
Of course it did.
Everybody else need one?
You see it?
You okay? We got it?
Right there.
Really, all the good stuff is right on the front page, so. Okay, so looks like everyone has one. Okay, so, ready?
Yeah.
All
no, I'm
right,
good.
so we appreciate the creativity, we really truly do, and this is very interesting to us, what you have proposed, similar to something that we did talk about earlier. What we would like to propose, though, is for this year only, we would like to go back to that full 1%, but we would like to propose a one-time, non-recurring, for this year only, 1% stipend. And let me explain why we went that way. We know that even with the good work that you've done here and some of the things that we talked about with longevity, it leaves out about 1,000 employees because we have so many new employees in this particular bargaining unit. So it leaves out a significant number of individuals. So we want to, like you do the most good for the most people. So that's why we're back to this 1%, but we're asking to call it a stipend that is just for this year only, because when we call it a bonus, the tax burden is so significant compared to a stipend. And so we would like to propose that. Anything else we need to add? No? Okay. Still the 1%.
Yes, I was gonna say, where, you wanna caucus real quick? Yeah, can you give us 5
Yeah,
minutes?
of course,
Can I
yeah.
ask a question?
Sure.
Is there any different tax implications on district side if it's a stipend or a bonus?
That's what we've gotta talk about. Yeah, cause there's gonna be,
Yeah.
yeah, we gotta, that's exactly why I wanna talk. So, all right, we'll be right back.
Okay.
I don't even need that.
Do I need this? That.
Okay, do we need to, okay, so we TA'd.
Yeah.
We agreed, we're good.
We agreed,
Usually
we're,
they solve it.
So
okay.
They saw it.
ratification, whether it
Thanks,
happens the week of, before Thanksgiving or whether it happens the first week of December, still doesn't go until the board till December 9th.
It's kind of like where we are right now.
All right, so we'll ratify the first week of December.
Okay.
Everybody can breathe a little bit. And then we will have it prepared to go, if it is approved, to the 9th.
Mhm.
It'll go in front of the board on the 9th if approved. What's a potential payout? Perhaps, can we get some money before we break for winter holidays?
Well, it depends on if I want to be the Grinch.
Oh, boy.
No, absolutely,
Longevity at least?
absolutely, we will get longevity.
Oh, and with this, I guess maybe we
Well,
should
the
have said
stipend,
this.
we'll get this, I can actually do this,
That was correct.
I would rather do, well, I could do their longevity, because they have it also. I could do
Okay,
either or.
So we're in agreement that the current longevity stays in place with
Correct.
this one, okay.
Yes.
And paid out before Christmas.
One or the other, I can't do both. So do you want the 1%, or do you want the longevity?
Can we get back with you?
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
You all talk about it, let me know, but yes, I have already, actually, I was, before we came in, working on the stuff for the teachers today, so.
Okay.
Same thing.
All right, we will get that taken
But-
care of.
Retro pay will be after January 1.
Everything
It'll
will be,
be,
new
to be
salary
determined, yeah.
schedule will be after Jan 1, retro will be after Jan 1, and whatever we don't decide of these two will be after that, yes.
And the new salary, new schedule comes out week 1, retro, or paycheck 1, retro comes out the next paycheck typically?
Not always, I can't promise, normally, in a normal year, if I were still in Cross Point, absolutely. I'd give you my word on that. But with Focus, I'm
system
not sure
is-
yet.
Who you telling?
Because
require a little.
we have not done retro yet for non-bargaining, because we don't know how to do it, so,
It's been built, but we haven't had a chance
right,
to run it.
right.
All right.
So, okay.
But the changing of the job records, that's not gonna be a problem.
Oh,
right?
no, that
just
part.
the retro.
It's just the retro. The steps and stuff are easy. That part's
Okay.
not hard at all.
Okay, all right, so the first week of December, we will ratify. We'll get all of that done, and then it'll go before the board on the 9th if it's approved, and, all right,
Okay,
very good, thank you.
all right, thank you.
All right.
All right, you guys take care.
Thanks, Jerry.
Don't go anywhere. I gotta talk to you about that. Yeah, we can walk and talk, but, okay.